Breaking news, my country people. Kanu, the brother of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, has called out politicians from the southeast in response to Sunday Igboho's recent petition for the establishment of a Yoruba nation, which was submitted to the UK Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. And Kanu emphasized that Igboho presented his petition to the UK Prime Minister without resorting to threats, where he expressed frustration over the context between Igboho's peaceful approach and the actions of some Southeast politicians who he accused of abducting Biafran youths in collusion with the Nigerian Army and the Department of the State Service DSS. Guys, this is interesting. So, recently, we saw that Sunday Igboho submitted a petition to the UK Prime Minister to consider the Yoruba nation agitation. But then, Kanu responded to the petition submitted to the UK Prime Minister by Sunday Igboho concerning the Yoruba nation agitation, stating that petition was submitted without threats. But Southeast politicians are busy kidnapping Biafran youths in collaboration with the Nigerian Army and the DSS for demanding the same. So, my country people, this movement by Sunday Igboho, the leader of the Yoruba Nation movement, is to seek the immediate intervention of the UK Prime Minister and his government in their agitation to set up a country that will be owned by the indigenous Yoruba people. But Kanu has noted that Sunday Igboho did this without threats. Nobody threatened him. Nobody arrested him. He did so with the support of his people. So why is Nnamdi Kanu's case different? Why is the call for the Biafran nation different? Why is it that the Biafran youths are being persecuted in the southeast region by their politicians, by their southeastern leaders that ought to protect them and to protect the interests of the Biafran nation? But because of one political gains or the other, they are collaborating with the federal government, with the DSS, with the Nigerian Army, and they are arresting them and prosecuting them. So what is now the difference? Why are they going against their brothers? Why are they going against their sisters in terms of this, Biafra agitation and the cause for the Biafra nation? My country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. So many persons have been talking about Sunday Igboho's petition, which he submitted to the UK Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. When he submitted this petition, Sunday Igboho noted that he submitted this petition to favor the Yoruba nation, as in clamor for the Yoruba nation. Now, he gave his own insights into reason for submitting this petition to the UK Prime Minister. He said that the development was aimed at, making sure that the Yoruba nation has a more global support, to be globally recognized, not only in Nigeria. So he went and submitted the petition on behalf of the leader of the Omo Oduduwa, the Yoruba body, that's the umbrella body for the Yoruba Nation movement, Professor Benji Akintoye. And according to the message, they hinted that it was for the clamor of the Yoruba nation to remain on course. That's why he submitted it to the UK Prime Minister. So he noted that him, alongside the Oduduwa group and other critical stakeholders involved for the call for the creation of the Yoruba nation, wants to explore other legitimate and peaceful measures to recognize the agenda of the administration. So they had to go to the office of the Prime Minister of the UK, Keir Starmer, and, to present their petition. in a bid to seek the intervention of the UK government and their support for the Yoruba nation agitation and to clamor for the creation of the Yoruba nation. So we saw news headlines that noted that Sunday Igboho, took this action in the UK, where he submitted his Yoruba nation agitation to the UK Prime Minister. And a lot of persons were like, why would Sunday Igboho go to the UK? How come, the UK is involved in the Yoruba nation agitation? Why taking it to the UK? How come the UK is now giving us, this recognition that this is a matter of the Yoruba nation freedom? So what concerns the UK, Prime Minister and the Yoruba nation agitation? Some persons were like, why would Sunday Igboho do such a thing? Why would he do such a thing? So that is just it. And the thing is, he submitted this thing without threats from the DSS, without threats from the Nigerian army, without threats from the police that he will be arrested for terrorism financing or for, agitation. He was not arrested. He was not threatened. Nothing was done against him. So what's happening? Why is Biafra an exception? That's what Kanu is talking about. So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter, because some persons were shaking their head over Sunday Igboho going to the UK. Some felt that, it wasn't relevant. Why would he go to the UK? It's more like he's going back to our colonial masters to seek permission for the creation and the actualization of the Biafra nation. How come Sunday Igboho is going to the UK? People that colonized us, going back to our colonial masters and their cohorts, stating that the UK Prime Minister should be involved. Is he not fooling himself? How come he's going to the UK to submit this petition? So many questions. But Kanu is asking questions concerning his own people, the Biafra people, IPOB people, that Sunday Igboho did this thing. Nobody threatened him. The Nigerian government did not raise any question. So how come Southeastern politicians are punishing their own people? That had it was a Southeasterner that did this thing, he would have probably been arrested by now, or would have been detained, or they would have declared him wanted. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments